So for the last few days, Jane has been on the stand, and Jane's an ex-girlfriend of Sean Combs, and she said that he said he was into voyeurism and polyamory, but she said it sounded like he was a cuck. Jane is an ex-girlfriend of Sean Combs. She went out with him from about 2021 to 2024 until he got arrested ahead of this current trial. Now she is the second witness who has given her evidence anonymously. There was a woman called Mia a few weeks ago, and this is generally because of the very sensitive nature of their evidence which they're giving and the fact that they haven't gone public before. Jane has been talking about her relationship with Sean Combs. She said she loved him, but there was violence in that relationship as well. Now, when Sean Combs was going out with Cassie Ventura, a very famous relationship he had over a very long period of time, she would talk about these freak-off sex parties where he would watch her having sex with other men. Now, by the time it came around to Jane's relationship, which was after Cassie Ventura, he was still into these very similar sex parties, if you will, but by this time they were called the slightly less exciting hotel nights. So Jane said that as part of her relationship, she basically asked Sean Combs what he was into, and he said he was into polyamory, like having more than one partner, and he was into voyeurism, basically watching other people have sex, and this is what these hotel nights or freak-offs are about. But Jane said that she looked into it and she thought he was more of what's known as a cuck. Now, a cuck is a kind of very old word for cuckold, which is essentially a man who has a wife who is unfaithful to him. She said it felt more like this was a better descriptor of him, and she also said that she felt that he could be in a way bisexual, or he was exploring his bisexuality by not actually partaking so much in like having sex with another man, but rather just kind of observing another man having sex with her. I mean, the interesting thing about Jane is that she said that she originally took part in these hotel night sex parties because she thought it was a one night thing with Sean Combs. She thought it was something that would please him, but they became extremely frequent. And she said it made her feel like an animal. It made her feel like a porn star. She said at one point there was physical violence. She graphically went into detail, saying that he choked, he punched and kicked her, and then essentially forced her to have ecstasy, she claimed, so that she could then immediately afterwards take part in one of these sex parties. Now, just like the other women who've taken the stand, basically, Combs's defense lawyers have tried to pick holes a lot in her testimony. They brought up the fact that she still was in good relations with him. And she said on the stand, look, she still loves him and she wants him to find a way out of wherever he's got to. Where we are with the trial is we're probably about halfway into this trial now. The prosecution are still bringing out witnesses. We've still got a lot of ways to go with just the prosecution side of things and the cross-examinations, and then we'll get to the defense. The court case was thought to last until at least early July, but it could go longer.